A young woman wakes up, chained inside a bunker, and the man standing over her says the world outside is dead. Not dangerous, dead. He claims a toxic attack wiped out humanity overnight, but Michelle doesn't believe him, because to her, this is not a rescue, this is a kidnapping.
It's okay, I want to come inside.
She looks hurt, she wants me to let her in.
Do not let her in! Look at her face, Michelle!
No.
The story begins. On a lonely highway, Michelle is driving alone, through the countryside. Then suddenly, a truck slams into her car. From behind, her car spins off the road. Everything goes black. When she wakes up, she's chained to a concrete wall, and a strange man is standing in front of her. His name is Howard. He hooks her up to an 4 drip and tells her to focus on staying alive. Michelle asks to leave. Howard ignores her, then walks out and locks the steel door. Michelle knows one thing: she has to get out. She grabs her crutch, sharpens the end with a key, and gets ready to attack. But Howard doesn't come, so she gets desperate. She lights a piece of clothing on fire and shoves it into the air vent. Smoke fills the room. Howard finally rushes in, but he's ready. He overpowers her and injects her with a sedative. When Michelle wakes up again, Howard finally explains. He says Earth was hit by a massive attack. The air outside is contaminated. A toxic gas killed almost everyone. He says he found her after the crash and brought her here to save her life. But the more he talks, the crazier he sounds. Martians, bioweapons, the end of the world. Michelle isn't buying it. Then suddenly, a strange noise comes from outside the room. Howard rushes away. Michelle hears a loud thud, then a man screaming. That's when she realizes she is not the only one. Down here, Howard comes back with that same dead stare, then gives her one cold warning. She will be grateful. She will follow his rules, and she will stay alive inside this bunker. Later, Michelle wakes up and sees her door open. She quietly steps out, and what she finds shocks her. This is not just a basement, it's a fully stocked bunker. Food, water, to survive underground. Then she meets the other man. His name is Emmett. At first, Michelle thinks he's another prisoner, but Howard shuts that down.
It's him knocking over a shelf with a whole week's worth of food, which he's sorry for, correct?
Totally.
Howard gives Michelle a full tour. Everything down here has been planned perfectly. Life support, supplies, entertainment, rules. Howard built his own little kingdom under the ground. But during the tour, Michelle's injured leg gives out. Emmett catches her, and Howard snaps. His face changes instantly. He orders them never to touch each other again. That tiny outburst tells Michelle everything. Howard is not just strict, he is dangerous. Later, Michelle finds doomsday survival books hidden in the bathroom. Then the lights flicker. Howard says it's just the generator, but Michelle hears something else. A car driving above them. She insists someone is still alive outside. Howard shuts her down. No radio signals, no broadcasts, no survivors. But Michelle still doesn't believe him. So Howard shows her the outside world. Through a small window, Michelle sees 2 dead pigs, rotting, burned, destroyed. Howard tells her that's what happens when living things touch the outside air. Michelle goes silent, because for the first time, Howard might actually be telling the truth. Trapped between fear and doubt, Michelle starts talking to Emmett. She learns Howard used to be in the Navy, a survivalist, a full-on doomsday prepper. He spent years building this bunker because he believed the end was coming. Emmett helped build it. At first, nobody believed Howard. Then one night, Emmett saw the sky light up red, not like fireworks, like explosions. So he ran to Howard's farm and forced his way into the bunker. That story shakes Michelle, but she still can't trust Howard, because when Howard showed her outside, she saw something else. A red truck, the same truck that hit her car, meaning Howard wasn't just her rescuer, he was the reason she crashed. That night at dinner, Howard acts like everything is normal, like this is just some family dinner. Emmett jokes around, trying to keep things light, but Howard hates it. Michelle notices something. Howard cannot stand seeing her and Emmett get close, so she uses it. She laughs louder, talks to Emmett more, even touches him casually, and sure enough, Howard loses control. In that moment, Michelle steals the keys from his belt. Then another car sound rumbles overhead. Michelle grabs a bottle and smashes it over Howard's head. She runs, door after door, lock after lock, until she reaches the bunker exit. Headlights shine outside. Freedom is right there. Howard screams behind her, begging her not to open it. Michelle ignores him. Then she sees her, a woman outside, skin destroyed, face rotting, screaming to be let in. Michelle freezes, because whatever happened outside is real. She backs away from the door. After that, Howard finally admits part of the truth. He says he got warning that the attack was coming. He panicked. He sped home to reach the bunker. That's when he accidentally hit her car. He says he saved her because he felt guilty. Michelle looks at him, and for 1 second, she almost believes him. So when Howard asks her to stitch the wound on his head, she helps. While she works, Howard talks about his Navy days, his failed marriage, and his daughter. He shows her a photo, a girl he claims was his child. Michelle says nothing, but later, that photo becomes the crack in his entire story. Suddenly, the bunker shakes hard. The air system fails. If they don't fix it fast, they all die. Howard is too big to fit through the duct. Emmett's arm is injured, so Michelle has to go. She crawls through the tight metal shaft and reaches the control room. She restarts the system, but then she sees something that makes her blood run cold. Scratched into the window are the words, "Help." The letters are reversed, meaning someone was trapped inside that room, begging the outside world for help. Then Michelle finds an earring on the floor, the same earring from Howard's photo. She tells Emmett everything, and Emmett realizes that girl was not Howard's daughter. She was a missing girl from his old school. Then another photo falls out of a book. This one shows Howard's real daughter. Now the truth is clear. Howard probably kidnapped the girl in the first photo, kept her underground, and killed her. Michelle and Emmett realize they are trapped with a psychopath, and Howard has a gun, so fighting him head-on is a death sentence. They need a real plan. Inside one of Howard's manuals, they find instructions for making a protective suit. The plan is simple: build the suit, escape outside, find help, but they need materials. So Emmett tricks Howard by saying Michelle may have contaminated the bathroom. Howard gets paranoid, replaces the shower curtain, and throws out several bathroom items. Michelle and Emmett secretly retrieve them from the trash chute. They start building their escape suit, but in a bunker this small, secrets don't stay hidden for long. One day, Howard rolls out a barrel of chemicals. He calmly says it can dissolve a body until nothing is left. The message is clear. He knows someone is lying, and if they don't confess, he'll make them disappear. To protect Michelle, Emmett takes the blame. He says the suit was his idea.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
Howard accepts his apology, then kills him. No emotion, no hesitation, like he just took out the trash. Now Michelle knows, for sure, Howard is not unstable. He's a killer. After murdering Emmett, Howard shaves his beard, tries to look younger, and brings Michelle ice cream, like nothing happened.
I thought we'd change things up tonight and have dessert before dinner. After all, we can do whatever we want now. But I want us to be a happy family. You and me.
Michelle smiles through the terror, because the suit is almost finished. Her escape plan is still alive, but then Howard finds it, hidden under her mattress. The whole bunker turns into a war zone. Michelle grabs spray, knocks over the chemical barrel, and Howard screams. She runs. The acid eats the wiring. Sparks explode. Fire spreads. Michelle grabs the suit and climbs into the ventilation duct. Howard chases her, screaming that she has no idea what's outside. But this time, Michelle doesn't stop. She reaches the exit, breaks through the lock, and climbs to the surface. Fresh air, open sky, birds flying overhead. For 1 second, Michelle realizes Howard lied. The air is not toxic. The world is not empty. Then the bunker explodes behind her, and the blast draws something from the sky. Michelle looks up. It's not a helicopter. It's a spacecraft. Now the real horror begins. She escaped a psychopath underground, only to find an alien invasion waiting above. Michelle runs to a nearby house, hoping someone is alive, but the lights inside are not from people. They're coming from an alien craft. Behind it, then the ship releases a cloud of toxic green gas. Michelle barely gets her gas mask on in time. The gas touches fire and explodes. Now she understands the outside world, very deadly. She hides inside a car. Michelle survives, barely. Michelle reaches a road sign. Straight ahead is safety. Left is Houston, the front line. Then she turns left. She chooses the fight. And the movie cuts to black.